I'm gonna show the whole world the gaming phone. I am going to show off this new gaming phone. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Open up YouTube. What?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Red Magic 11 Pro. Now, you can pick this one up online. I'll throw a link in the description. The price on this one starts at $750. I repeat, $750. All right, so let's get right into it. First thing first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Calm down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Red Magic 11 Pro. You have never seen a phone like this before. Now let me say this. Y'all remember when Red Magic first came out? You know, they got gaming phones. But the problem was they're very nerdy looking. And a lot of people didn't like that. Then they started dropping phones that look like this. Now I love this square design, but these, still kind of have a gaming feel to it. Not really for everybody. Then they kind of toned it down a little bit with phones like this. Now, I love this design too, but still, some people said this was too nerdy. Then they dropped this. Now, a lot of people said this was too boring. Okay, this was too boring. Then they found the right mix, and which I think was the pinnacle of Red Magic phones, the Gold Saga. I love this phone. I shoot back up a little. I love this phone. But Red Magic has took it to the next level. Okay, they found the right mix between gaming and luxury designs. Wait until you see this phone. Let's unbox it. All right, here we go. The Red Magic 11 Pro. Now, in this video, I'm going to do two things that I never thought I would do with a Red Magic phone. We're going to submerge this in water. That means this phone is water resistant. And we're going to charge this wirelessly. Wireless charging and water resistance on a Red Magic phone. Now, I will say this. When the camera catches up to the hardware,
Oh, hi.
it's going to be game over. As far as the unboxing experience, okay, nice little gray box. I'll be liking that soon enough. Let's see what we got inside. Little Red Magic logo. SIM ejection tool. This is going to be your...
This is the Red Magic gaming phone.
Nice looking case right here. Not too fancy, but still, case in the box. This is going to be your device. Let's see what else you get. Okay. Now this is going to be charging cable. Now this is USB Type-C to USB Type-C. Okay. And your charging brick. Fast charging brick in the box where it belongs. Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing. Motorola, Sony. Fucking Sony. put the charger in the box. Now let's take a look at the actual device. Now I gotta write this down. Check this out. The Red Magic 11 Pro. Let me do the smell test. Smells like gaming. Okay. Now this right here. This is the pinnacle of Red Magic phones. Let's go ahead and power this up, and then we'll talk about the specs. Okay. Write that right there. Now, this phone comes in 3 different colors. You got Cryo, Night Freeze, and Sub-Zero. For the display, you got a 6.85-inch AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1216. Hold up, let me just open this up. You have to get a look at this display. With a resolution of 1216 by 2688. Now that's 431 for the PPI Patrol. This phone is IPX8 water resistant. That means you can submerge this in water up to 1.5 meters deep for 30 minutes. Now this phone is made out of glass on the front, glass on the back, with aircraft grade aluminum on the sides.
This phone's a real gaming phone. This phone comes out tomorrow. Right now it's in the East Coast. If you live in the West Coast, it drops tomorrow. This is the most powerful phone that's coming out starting tomorrow. It's called the Red Magic Pro 11.
But check out my dudes over at GSM Arena. The benchmark tests on this phone are off the charts. This might be one of the fastest phones on the market. Definitely the top 3. Okay? Flagship specs, bro. Flagship specs. Now check this out. You got 12, 16, or 24 gigs of RAM. 24 gigs of RAM. And you got up to 256, 512, or 1 terabyte storage. No micro SD card slot or expandable memory. And that's UFS 4.1. Now it's running Android 16 with Red Magic OS 11 skin on top. Now you're gonna get between 3 to 5 years of updates depending on your region. Actual backup. Now listen to this. For the battery, you got a 7,500 milliamp battery that features 80-watt fast charge and 80-watt wireless charge. You also got reverse wireless charge. This is the first Red Magic phone with wireless charge. That is insane. Wireless charge and water resistant. Now you got dual stereo speakers.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my channel.
32-bit high-res Snapdragon 7. For the cameras, on the rear, you got a triple setup. So you got a 50 megapixel wide angle, 50 megapixel ultra wide, and a 2 megapixel macro sensor. Now you can shoot 8K video at 30 frames per second or 4K video at 60 frames per second.
That is wild. The most powerful phone comes out tomorrow. You see that? Okay. That phone is literally the most powerful phone there is. That phone comes out tomorrow. It's called the Red Magic Pro 11. A lot of people have been calling that phone fake. It's not fake. It comes out tomorrow. It is one of the most fastest, overrated phones there is. That's crazy.
On-screen fingerprint sensor, which is ultrasonic. You got 520 hertz pressure sensitive gaming triggers. You got a headphone jack. You got an RGB turbo cooling fan that spins up to 24,000 RPMs. You got RGB lights all around the phone. You got an IR blaster. You got the largest vapor chamber cooling system in any phone.
The Red Magic is definitely the most powerful phone there is.
And I know you see it. You got liquid cooling. Do y'all see that? Liquid cooling. Now go watch the teardown videos for yourself on the Chinese versions. This is real liquid cooling. This is not just some RGB lights going around the phone. This is real liquid cooling. Like I said, when this phone gets cameras like this, it's game over. It's going to be game over. I would say the only downside to this phone is if you're a professional photographer and you're used to having phones like this with these big 200 megapixel cameras and all of that, you're gonna notice the difference with your camera shots. But if you're into gaming, if you're into performance, this phone right here is an absolute monster. This is crazy. Check this out. I'll wipe it down one more time. Look at the back of this phone. This is the liquid cooling, liquid metal. Okay, this is so sick. You see the RGB turbo cooling fan. Okay, there's your triple camera setup, LED flash. This is RGB lights right here. Okay, look at the liquid cooling. Now you can actually change the speed of the rotation on this side. Now you can see right there, there's your fan vent, but it's still water resistant. There's your pressure sensitive gaming triggers. Okay, look at that. With RGB lights. On this side, this is going to be your volume rocker.
This phone is overpowered. I have to say, anybody can get this phone. It comes out tomorrow.
And this is customizable. So if you don't game a lot, you can have this switch for something else. Woo! You heard the speakers? On this side, look, there's the other fan vent. More RGB lights.
I have to. Magic. You should look at it online right now. It's called redmagic.com. It is one of the most powerful phones there is right now. I don't know. I'm like, I can't imagine how a phone that could be so powerful. Like, I don't know, like how like a phone could be that powerful, and like when you pair it against an Apple and Android and all that, and don't forget Samsung's too, because Samsung's and Apple are right there. But when it comes to a gaming phone, that's when the power comes in. That's when the phone really realizing it. And like this is what the real thing all about comes in. So this phone comes out tomorrow. And it comes out 9 a.m. Pacific time, Eastern time, like freaking 12 p.m. Pacific time. This is what the phone looks like. The Red Magic Pro 11. This phone comes out tomorrow. So this phone is a real freaking gaming phone. I like. This is what the freaking trailer looks like. It's basically gonna be phone of the year. I am calling it right now. This phone could be potentially become phone of the year with a Snapdragon 8. So yeah, that's the phone that's coming out tomorrow, the Red Magic Pro 11, and this is what the specs of it. If it loads down, if it lets me. So here it is, faster right here with the Snapdragon. This is all the specs of it. Every single spec of this gaming phone. Every last spec of it. Has an OLED display. That means it's an OLED. Same thing with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, 15 Pro Max. But this phone, this is where the hard drive comes in. Like everything. We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now. Since this is the hard drive, the motherboard of every single spec of this phone. And not only because it's the most powerful phone out there, this phone people are saying could become phone of the year for 2025 and 2026. It has a freaking 1 terabyte right there. Look at that, freaking 1 terabyte. Even Apple make the phones like $2,000. It's like still 30% faster. Oh, that now here comes the hertz. Now we're talking about the hertz of a phone. 144 hertz of refresh rate. Okay, the iPhone 17 Pro Max only it double rams for speed. It's only 120 hertz FPS. So if you're playing like, let's say you're playing Call of Duty Mobile or you're playing like any other game that's like 144 hertz, you got yourself a legit badass phone. That means that it literally can beat your Apple iPhone 17 Pro Max. And not only that, it's an Android. It's literally an Android. It's like we can wait when it comes to Apple to Android, like Apple should at least add like triggers on the side of the phones. That'd be cool to can add triggers, but instead Apple did not add triggers on the side of the phone at all. So Apple literally messed up on their end. Even though the Pro, now here comes, this is the iPhone 17 right here. This is the iPhone 17 Pro Max, like side by side. You got the red magic. The iPhone 17 Pro Max only runs at 120 Hz FPS, but when it comes to the 11 Magic Pro, it has more graphics than the 17 Pro Max does. Simultaneously, this phone could become Phone of the Year. Now, even though that it's the most powerful phone that's coming out tomorrow, it definitely can play Call of Duty Mobile. There's all the games, Guns and Impacts, like Clash Clans. It can play anything up to 144 hertz of refresh rate. Okay, that's more than my. That's more than playing on a PlayStation 5 console or PS4 console. But you're running it at 120 hertz FPS. So basically, what they added was freaking PC parts, basically, on this gaming phone, and it's coming out freaking tomorrow night. So Apple users prepare to get crushed tomorrow. I'm kind of scared for this phone because this phone has liquid cooling flow right there. Liquid cooling. So this thing right here literally has liquid cooling. Like the PS5 has like something with their cooling system, but the PS freaking 5 is definitely outmatched against a freaking gaming phone by Red Magic. It even has like liquid metal towards it, so like faster transfer and all of that. So it has like cooldown safety vent and all of that good jazz. Everything that you want of a gaming phone right here. Like it has a 75,000 amp battery, full frames, 77.4 of Guns and Impact. Okay, I used to play Guns and Impact on a PlayStation 5, but let me just say this, on a freaking phone, that's all day use right there. That is literally all day use. It also has 80 watts. So this is where it comes in. Now this is where its power comes in. If you're seeing this, I would give $500. Yeah, I see this. What's the $500, Cash App? But yeah, freaking 80 watts of wireless charging of fast charging, 2.2 ways of charge wireless charging, a battery protective. Okay, now this phone, it is more powerful than Samsung's newest phone. It is more powerful than the iPhone 17 Pro Max and 17 Pro, and also for the 15 Pro Max users, I am sorry, but I'm also sorry too, because we're technically beaten by a powerhouse gaming phone that's coming out tomorrow. So be prepared to get destroyed on Destiny, you guys. You even had to see every pixel right here. So it's basically there's this cooling fan on the side of this phone. And then put your gear into gaming. So this thing is all about gaming. Now here comes its full specs right here. This is its full specs of the gaming phone. So you have 144 hertz of refresh rate, the highest resolution, 2,688 Google pixels. That is literally That's literally 8K. That is literally freaking. This right here. This is 8K. This freaking right here, that's higher than 4K. So this is more freaking higher than 4K than 8. This is definitely 8K. 8K graphics on on a freaking on an Android. That is more powerful than a Samsung, more powerful than the Apple and all of that combined. Even have 3,000 hertz of freaking refresh rate and all of that. So even though the fastest 500 hertz of shooting triggers, okay, that's actually freaking cool. Now, who wants to freaking play Call of Duty on a mobile and have like trigger stuff, like have triggers on the side of this phone, and you're holding down it? Well, Mark. Well, Mark. Now, not only that, it even has a freaking 8K by 4K camera. So this phone, we are prepared to get destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, it has all its specs right here. It has motion control. It even has its own. It even has ray tracing. So somewhere in here, it has ray tracing. So not only in that too, here comes the pictures and all of that good jazz. This phone is literally the most dangerous gaming phone there is. And not only it's coming out tomorrow. It's like Apple is basically destroyed tomorrow, you guys. Included Samsung. So not only that, the camera quality is about 4K by 8K up to 144 freaking hertz. That is all with this phone right now. Now, anybody have any questions about a gaming phone or a phone that's used? Subscribe to the DARKHALO. DARKHALO has more. This phone will be the game. This phone will literally become the phone of the year. Literally, there's nothing you can describe this phone, even though it's called Red Magic. Red Magic's a U.S. company, not a Chinese company. $700 for this phone, you guys. That's literally like almost $1,000 away from the Apple iPhone 17 Pro Max. That's the same price as a used Apple iPhone 15 Pro. Literally. So, Apple, we need to step up their game. Even though they stepped up their game big time, but they forgot one thing: liquid cooling. They forgot to add liquid cooling to Apple. But anything else, though, hit that subscribe button. And also subscribe to your one and only Dark Halo. Alright, everybody. Dark Halo's getting out. Dark Halo saying good night. Farewell. Have a great night. I'm going to go back to talk to Christy online. Now, this is awesome. Have a good night, everybody. And subscribe.